time is 3:41. We have a billion here with us today. We are going to Yelagiri. We are 5 people today as a group ride. It's no longer a solo ride. Yeah, my friends, I'm all geared up as usual. My sister forgot her helmet, so she's going to go back up. In the meanwhile, we'll go to our traditional cold start. Sampradayik के अनुसार traditional we are going to do our little also look at that beauty. You're just dancing to music. Alright, let's put our gloves on. So we'll be meeting at Athivele. We are going on a group ride, as I mentioned. We have 4 other bikes coming with us today, so we're a total of 5 bikes. And our destination is Yelagiri. This is a morning ride. We'll be back by afternoon. It doesn't qualify as a breakfast ride. Come. That's my sister, by the way. First we'll fuel up if we find a fuel pump. I do have fuel. I'm just looking at the car in case I left something on top. Yeah. Ooh, the weather is nice. I've not even started moving and it's cool. That's my security. Very easy to get into my apartment. Not that I suggest any of you to come. I mean, of course, I would like it if you guys come and meet me. I'd feel extra motivated. Already I'm motivated by the love you guys are showing in the comments. If you guys come off home and all and be like, yo, roads are empty, we could fuel up here only. Let's do that. Alright, let's roll. The ride starts with a kilometer reading of 7,454. Today we'll be putting in 300 kilometers on a motorcycle. And the ride journey is estimated to be 7 hours in terms of travel, plus 2 hours over there. I'm estimating a total ride journey of 12 hours. That's what I'm putting the number at. Let's see. We'll be visiting a bird park on the way. No, not on the way, in Yelagiri. And apart from that, we also have our camp that you guys might have seen. We are not setting it up. I mean, we're not staying here tonight, but we'll be setting up the camp to see the experience and how many of us can be accommodated in one camp, etc. Also today I'm listening to some OG music, OG Telugu music. Today I will be the head of the ride. We have the other 4 bikes behind us. I'm not sure who will be the tail. That is something we're yet to see. We do not have intercom yet between us. We are working on it. Hopefully the next ride will have a nice robust intercom between ourselves. Oh. Not pay attention to that. Looks like that road pothole just is a new addition to the family. Anyway, let's close our visor. Due to our nice what is that called, the thing that goes on your visor, I forgot the term. I forgot. Pin locks. Due to the new pin lock that we have added into our helmet no longer fogs, so we don't need to at any point take the visor off, which is nice. And we have also sorry, I didn't pay attention to the pothole again. Typical me behavior. I have a history of jumping over humps 2-3 times. In car, not in bike. Bike humps I notice, potholes I miss once in a while. I think this ride will be getting a lot of mileage. two reasons. One being our average speed is lower. We'll be sitting at 60 to 80. Second being, I got my tire air checked and it was very low. By very low, I mean extremely, dangerously low. So ideally, with a pillion, the rear tire is supposed to be at 39. And if you're not riding pillion, if you're only riding solo, then it's supposed to be at 36. But when I checked the pressure was 7. I later found out that my wall was punctured. The seal, I forgot what exactly it is called. I think it's called a wall pin, but that was faulty and was leaking air basically. So fortunately, in the petrol pump where I put air, there was a tie-up with another organization. Bharat Petrol Bunk is tied up with another organization, so they provided the puncture service. Took me back by 300 rupees. The wall pin itself was 150. I am assuming the other 150 was for labor. But now I don't have that tension that I don't have balance. Actually, before this, right, I was feeling a lot of imbalance in the bike. It was swinging around, but now we won't have that. I feel a lot confident. The bike feels a lot stiffer actually. But that's good for me because that means more control. Today is the first time you guys will be meeting my entire friend circle. So let's see. You guys let me know which one of those guys are your favorites, because we'll be doing a lot of musty stuff today. We'll be going to a bird park, as I mentioned, and I'm pretty sure some of them will be scared. I haven't told my sister this yet. She's been wanting to go to a zoo where in Bannerghatta, where you can pet snakes. She has a thing for snakes. Don't know how. Probably the Instagram. But yeah. So I was like, Bannerghatta is too far. And then I decided to take her to Yelagiri, which is definitely not more further from Bannerghatta. But I mean, this is like a two-word one stone, no? We're also going on a long ride, and we're also finishing what she wanted to do. Plus, this is actually my first long ride with my sister on this bike. I've never gone on a ride with my sister till date in this 7 months. Mainly reason being either she was out of town or either I was out of town. She studies in a university outside our hometown, outside Bangalore. So she studies at Delhi basically. So she comes once in 6 months, and that once in 6 months we don't have enough time to plan for something. And in fact, the last time she came, I was not here, so I had gone outside to do something. And she came this time because we had a family event, and her presence was needed. And now that she had come, and she's departing back to Delhi tomorrow. That's the Monday. So I thought, okay, might as well take her out before she goes back. And over there she stays in the university hostel, which is extremely disappointing, but then it's extremely needed also, because that city is extremely unsafe, like borderline unsafe. Woohoo. City lights are turning on now at 4. Oh god damn the roads. We are listening to music in Telugu, Tamil, English, Hindi, and Kannada, covering almost all bases except Malayalam. So if anybody here who's watching the video listens to Malayalam music, drop some good music in the comments section. I'll add those as well. No specific genre. I mean, I'd prefer slow music. I don't mean like lullabies, but like how can I give you music references? Anyway, just put whatever you guys like. I'll see if I like it and I'll put my playlist. I have a freaking dust allergy, man. Worst combination, considering I tend to go out on motorcycles. But this does not stop me. You cannot stop me. We'll be mostly going today and on this speed only, which might make the ride a little longer, but definitely a lot more comfortable. That way, as I have spoken about it in my previous videos, nobody has to increase their speed to catch up to us. And we'll also be accommodating a speed which is doable by everybody. If I want to pull at 160, I'd rather do it on a solo ride. I wouldn't even do it on a ride with Siddharth, because Siddharth also has an Interceptor, even though we have the same engine. No? Just because I'm going fast, if he also tries going fast, he might do a mistake. And that's vice versa as well. It's not that he's bad. I'm saying it's the same thing with even me. If somebody starts speeding and it's a group ride, in the process of me catching up to them, I might fumble up and do some mistake, which is not ideal, especially since we're on motorcycles. I'm listening to Bahubali. Reason, I'll explain the reason. A very, very silly reason it is. So, as I explained, today is Ugadi. So, at my house, we pray to graves, our ancestors' graves. Not there are no ancestors' graves of mine in Bangalore. My father's father, which is my grandfather, had died, and he's buried in Kolar. There's a village called Kammasandram in Kolar. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. So that's where I am from, and I'm technically from Bangalore. That's where my father is from. So since my grandfather is buried there, my father is gonna go today there and decorate his grave and keep it clean, and then pray, and then come back, and then also offer food. So basically, Ugadi for us is like, I don't how do I explain this to you guys? So it's basically like a new year for us, and it's basically like a new day for the dead people, is how it is followed in our tradition. So basically we give their favorite food today to them. That way it's like we're giving them food every day, but then for us it's every year. So he's gonna go and do that today. Usually I go, but today I didn't want to go because I had this plan. So yesterday we had bought flowers home and we were stitching them at like 10 o'clock in the night. And when we were stitching the flowers, no, the TV was playing, and the TV was playing Bahubali. That's how that entire movie was stuck in my head. So today when I was creating my playlist, I decided to put all of the OG musics, forgotten movies, into my playlist. I was about to say the moon is so beautiful. And that's what is that called? Advertisement balloon, helium balloon. We have it in landscape mode. Let's go. I was thinking of putting it on landscape mode, like lock. No, there's no landscape lock as such, but I can do a screen rotation lock, auto rotation lock basically. But then the thing is, every time I turn the bike off and turn it on, no, the charging animation forces it to portrait mode. So that causes it to then stay in portrait. So I thought, okay, let's leave it at auto rotate.